Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for being here, for clicking on the video. You didn't have to, and yet you did choose to be here, so I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and listen to Foghat. We're going to listen to the song Slow Ride. This is off the album Fool for the City, which was released in 1975, the fifth studio album by the band. So it's been a super long time since we listened to Foghat, because we listened to the title track literally like when I was starting this channel, like a very long time ago. And I figured it was time to go ahead and revisit the band, this particular track being recommended by Glib Medley, Jerry Petrillo, and Matthew Lee. So thank you guys so much for the suggestion. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, like 100%, I don't even remember the song, the title track. I don't remember, it's been so long. But we're going to go ahead and listen to Slow Ride today. I do see here, as I click on it, that I see an edited version of Slow Ride with 151 million streams. And then I see the album version, which is 8 minutes long, 53 million streams. It's a bit of a comparison. It's a bit of a difference there. We're going to obviously listen to the album version, the complete version. So settle on in. We'll dive in. Here we go. I like that reverse hi-hat. Interesting verse here. That bass is popping. Like popping. I like how it crashed into this. That's cool. I like that. We're 2 minutes in and we're getting a lot. Ooh. I like how they doubled up there. Listen to this drift into this riff. You hear that? Like that slow drift. Listen to after this. If they go back to it. No, not yet. The double part. It has kind of an unorthodox structure to it. And it's only 3 minutes in. He's hitting that whammy. Let's see where it goes. That reverse effect coming back like that hi-hat. That's a get 'em up kind of beat too. Those are some big inhales. You hear him inhaling?
Take it slow on me. Come on, baby. Take it slow ride. Oh, feel good. Feels so good. I like it. Yeah, I feel good.
Getting that funky breakdown in.
Feel alright. You know the rhythm is right. You know the rhythm is right.
Hopping on.
We gotta rock all night. We gotta rock all night. You know the rhythm is right. Yeah. We gotta rock all night. You know the rhythm is right.
Speed up.
We gotta rock all night.
It's all coming up. He's hitting it. He was getting into the Led Zeppelin territory. He is playing with that thing. Oh, that drum fill, you heard that? Oh. We're gonna talk about a lot, but did you hear that exit drum fill? That bah! Like that was just such a tight drum fill. Okay, kind of really funny that the song is entitled "Slow Ride," because yeah, I guess in a way it begins that way. But geez, from like I don't know 5 minutes or so forward, it is just this constant downhill ramping up, driven into ecstasy, climax, just explosion. So fast tempo you can hardly keep track of it. kind of extravaganza. That is a fun jam. However, you already know what I'm gonna say. You know who I'm gonna say it about. I just have to find his name. Give me a moment. 2 words. Nick Jameson on the bass. Guys, were you listening to his bass playing? I like how the band has this kind of southern rock with a slice of funk kind of mixture, kind of tonic. And Jameson, his bass playing to me is the glue that is binding this monstrosity together. That sounds negative. Binding this good monstrosity together, because his bass is so phenomenal. In the verse, the way that he uses the bass to speak, the way that who's playing lead guitar in here? Rod the Bottle Price. The way that Jameson and Price occasionally will line up to create these beautiful dynamics between the bass and the guitar. A harmony in a sense, yes, because they're playing the same notes, but they're playing it with a different like ferocity, which I think was really cool because it really brings this kind of mix into the music that is equally friendship. Like obviously they're bandmates, they're having a good time on stage, they're doing their thing, but also this kind of musician rivalry. Like, but a fun rivalry with like positivity, right? Like they're battling it out and duking it out with each other. Some moments Jameson would start a bass line very quickly, and then you would have Price echo that same note, but on the guitar just right after. And it was this dynamic between them that I thought was really, really interesting. Lonesome Dave Peverett, Dave, sounding absolutely incredible, especially showing his vocal talents as we near the end and as he gets into that climax. He sticks in this range right here, which sounds great, but he stays right here. But then it's at the end when he really sharpens things up. And to me, he kind of enters that Robert Plant territory where he is just like reaching for the stars and occasionally just knocking one of those little points of the star over. Like, you know, I was trying to make like a joke, like he reaches for the stars, but he touches it. And I was trying to think like he touches the point of the star, like he... It's an incredible song. And what I thought was also really cool is the actual structure of everything. So since it's my first time listening to it, which actually, by the way, I forgot to mention. So that riff, the da-dun, da-dun, take it easy, that part, it sounds familiar. I've heard that somewhere before. I haven't heard the song, but I have heard that chorus, just to get that out there. I completely forgot to mention that. Like it sounds like I've heard it in like a commercial, like for like a truck or something like that. Maybe not. But regardless, what was I saying? Oh, the structure. The structure is really interesting because even though it's my first time hearing it, it sounds like there's a lot going on. Like, for example, yes, to an extent it moves from verse, chorus. But within the verse, within the chorus, it's almost like each part, well, it's almost like each section has 3 different parts musically that is divided in there, which keeps the song incredibly engaging for its 8-minute runtime. And I can hear how this could be edited down to 3 minutes if you take out that middle section, but that middle section is incredible. When I was thinking about Slow Ride, I was kind of put into a vehicle, even though that may not be exactly the type of ride that's being spoken about. But there's that moment where the music backs off from its flurry, and we're just left with the drums as it carries on the beat. Occasionally you would have, you know, the guitar come in with like, you know, some very interesting sounds, or the bass throwing a fill. And it was in that kind of moment that it felt like the car was drifting. Like we were drifting in the car with this weightlessness, with the inertia of the chorus just kind of gliding us around the corner. And then before you know it, it would come right back into it and we'd hit full force on the throttle and shoot straight and forward. Which I thought was really cool how the band kept on doing that. We also had a lot of different reverse effects on there, like production-wise. So in the intro you had the hi-hats, which were opening and closing, but it sounded like it was reversed. And then later in the break, you also had the moment where the I guess vocals were kind of doing an inhale exhale thing, and it also sounded like it was kind of traveling through the ether there. Let's talk about these lyrics though. There's not too much actually to look at the lyrics here. Slow ride, take it easy. Slow ride, take it easy. I'm in the mood. The rhythm is right. Move to the music. We can roll all night. Slow ride, take it easy. Slow down, go down, go. Hold on. Slow down, go down, got to get your lovin'. One more time, hold me rollin', hold me roll me. Slow riding woman, you're so fine. I'm in the mood, the rhythm's right, move to the music all night. He repeats that over and over. Feels so good. I like it. Feels so good. Rhythm is right. You've got to rock all night. You flaming heart, or your flaming heart. Woo, woo, woo. And that's when it is speeding up. So, yeah, like I said, the ride is obviously, I would say, not quite about a vehicle. It's a different type of ride. But you can also get that out of the actual tempo of the music, right? It starts slow. It starts mid-tempo. Yeah, everything's right. The music's right. And then it starts to speed up. And eventually, boom, it climaxes at the end in the beautiful sensation. Says that this track was named 54th Best Hard Rock Song by VH1. Whatever happened to VH1? Is that still a thing? There's 5 versions of the song. Of course, we listened to the original. The single had a 3-minute 56. There's a live version and then another live version in 2007. According to drummer Roger Earl, the song was created during a jam session with then new bassist Nick Jameson. Well, if he was the new bassist at this particular point, he for sure made a name for himself within the band. Nick had a cassette player and he would record whatever we played there. As I recall it, the whole song was written. The middle part and the bass part and the ending were all Nick's ideas. Basically, Nick wrote the song. Maybe that's why it's so bass forward, because it was written by the bassist. But we just jammed on it and Nick cut the stuff up so it made sense as far as the song goes. And then Dave said, I've got some words. That's how that came about. Says the song is the band's highest charting single and remains a classic. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, if you did and you're still watching to this point, you pretty much have to press the like button. You don't have to, but you can. You can also follow me in a bunch of places. You can support the channel and what I do over on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. You don't have to, but I would say perhaps obviously helps me in what I do here. So there's that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow. You never know what we're doing, because half the time I don't know what we're doing. And that's the video. Bye, guys.